Where do I begin with Catfish? Catfish is the latest documentary type film which basically portrays its role in the trailer as a kind of mystery, thriller slash horror movie, but evidently this movie has none of these elements, and I mean at all. Catfish is basically about a guy called Nev who meets this girl called Megan Fassy over the course of Facebook. Nev's brother and his close friend decide to document the whole entire kind of commitment ship between these two friends that he met over Facebook, Megan Fassio and Abby Fassio, I think, I'm not quite sure. Basically her little sister sends him several portraits of him, and this is where they really become close. They start talking to each other over the course of Facebook, of course, on the phone to each other, even gets friendly with her mother, and this is where all things start to tangle up, and this is where the real truth is presented. Now this movie, and I have to say, I was really upset to find out that this movie has got nothing in the lines of horror, suspenseful or even mystery, because I think they tried to tease us into going and see this movie, because I don't think it would have done much success if it would really portrayed its role as a kind of quirky, indie, romantic kind of comedy kind of thing. Even though this scam came about, I still actually really enjoyed this movie, and it evidently goes to the fact that this movie is a true story. It even says in the trailer that it's not based on a true story, it's not based in true events, but it is in fact true. And I actually believe this, because this film is actually really effective, and I can definitely say that this is possibly one of the best movies of the year. Now, even though, like I said, I'm pissed off with the fact that I went into this movie with a completely different mindset, expecting something scary or suspenseful to occur in the movie, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Instead I got a kind of, at the beginning of the film, I can admit, it was a kind of quirky, indie, romantic comedy. I may have just rambled on about that plot there, but that is basically all it is to it. I mean, I would just like say this movie was a kind of quirky, indie, romantic comedy, like I said, slash drama elements, because it's not a full drama, but once the real truth is presented to us, we don't tend to let off this reaction such as we just found out they were adopted, but instead it was replaced by something that we're just like, yeah, I kind of saw it coming. Okay, so the things that I did like about the movie, first of all, I like the fact that it's a true story. It's so realistic, I think, because if this movie does turn out to be a hoax, it's definitely one of the greatest hoaxes of all time, I would personally say, because the acting in this movie, if it is a hoax, was absolutely fantastic. The realistic acting in this movie is absolutely fantastic. The way they express their personalities and lifestyles, it can get emotional throughout the whole entire movie, because once the real truth is mentioned, like I said before, we do kind of feel sad for Nev, because it's not really what he expected it to be. But, you know, shit happens in movies. The things that I didn't like about the movie is that how it kind of tricked us viewers into going and seeing the movie. I really wish it didn't do that, because I really went in with a completely different mindset. I wanted to see a horror for once, because I'm not a horror guy, but I actually fancied a horror. I can definitely recommend this movie to quite a few people, because various types of people would enjoy this movie. It's not a very emotional movie. It can get emotional at some points, that's why I said it's a drama slash kind of drama element. I can definitely say go and check it out for yourself. So I'm going to rate this movie a 7.5 out of 10, definitely worth seeing. If you don't want to watch it after what I've reviewed it on, well, just wait for the DVD, or better that, just wait till you see it another chance, maybe for free, I don't know. But definitely want to check it out. So I was MCO148, and I'm signing out, guys.